Greetings, happy people, and thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Kitara Gray Show. I hope through this dialogue you are inspired to take calculated risk, evaluate your limiting beliefs, and live a God-filled purpose life. So today we have the Beonka R. Williams, and I cannot wait for her to reveal to us how she is the reigning queen of makeup. So Beonka, can you tell us and our audience a little bit about yourself, or as much as you want to reveal, about how you've become the woman you are and who has shaped you into the amazing queen that you are?
Hello, everyone. My name is Beonka R. Williams, and I'm a wife, entrepreneur, full-time employee, daughter, cousin, family member, friend. I'm married to Deborah Williams of 4 years, well, almost 4 years, and two fur babies, Benji and Diva. What shaped me? I would say my parents, my upbringing, and God's grace and mercy.
Y'all, let's not let her slide past these names of the dogs. Give it to us one more time.
Benji and Diva. Okay, for Diva, I should have named her Angel because she acts like one.
She's an angel. And then your husband's name. Give us his name again.
Deborah Williams.
Ooh.
You see?
The names.
You see?
So she got the name of her daddy. With the D.
You see?
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Yes.
I think it's so cute.
So it's Diva and Benji. Yep. Benji
It's so
for
cute.
Bianca and Diva for Deborah.
We should like have a picture of them, like, you know, it pops up
I
like
will.
that.
I'm going to share it.
Share our picture because they're super cute.
That's my baby.
Can you share with us what has inspired you to become a beauty mogul? And how do you define a beauty mogul?
Well, let me see. If I had one word to use to describe, it would be, well, I'll say two, a beauty expert. But not only with the brush, because it's bigger than makeup. My definition is bigger than makeup. So it's someone that not only teaches or use their techniques and skills, but also use their platform to highlight or spotlight beauty, whether that be inner or outer. So, yeah. And so the question is, who inspired?
Yeah, what kind of inspired you to get started with this?
What inspired me, honestly, when I graduated from high school, my mom introduced me to the fashion world. So I started a modeling career for Reflection. I was with this agency named Reflection Modeling Agency, and they used to teach us makeup tips outside of just knowing how to walk on runways and fashion shows, but makeup tips. And I took that makeup and I purchased my first eyeshadow palette, and I started from there. And that was back in 2010, 2011.
Wow.
Yeah. And so from that day, I started doing makeup on my sisters and classmates in undergrad. And then I launched my business 4 years ago. So
Wow. So you, now entrepreneurs, I'm going to just pull back up on this point. So you've been doing makeup, I'm not that good at math, about 8 or 9 years.
Right.
But she said she launched her own for 4 years. I think sometimes entrepreneurs, what I'm learning is that we want to launch year one.
Oh, it's real.
Or year two of learning something. But you were a student and still are a student even now. You were a student for years and then you launched. What made you wait? When did you know, like, now was the time to do it?
Honestly, fear. Fear is really what made me wait. You know, like, are people really going to purchase? You know, I find it fun. Like, are they really going to book me? You know, spend. I was charging $25 at the time. I thought that was a lot.
That was the
I
going
thought
rate back
that was
then.
a lot of money. I'm like, are they going to spend $25 to book me? And so when I did it, like I made my website and I just posted and closed out all my apps. Like, okay, I'll go back to it. Like, I'm gonna see if people gonna respond. Yeah, and people booked me, and I was super excited about it. So yeah, it really was fear that held me back.
Wow.
And then honestly, the motivation was my husband. He was like, just do it. Like, what do you have to lose? Like, what do you have to lose? And so yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Because you did say you guys are coming up on your 4 years, so that makes sense.
You see?
I see what you did there. That Mr.
Yeah,
Williams.
and it made me, it motivated me. That was the year he proposed and the year we also got married. And it was just only fitting. And when I tell you, I launched that year and God just blessed us financially. It worked out.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked out. Yes.
Now I'm gonna ask her a controversial question. Who are some of the most memorable faces you've graced?
Oh, I have two. I want to start with, I will never forget her. She was 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'll never forget. I knew she was 100 years old. It was a surprise birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be small. I think they were planning it to be really small, like she knew.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a really big thing. All of the family members came. And when I had a chance to meet her, I'm just like, oh. When I said she said had so much life in her.
Yes.
I mean, 100 years old, I'm thinking like, yeah. That was a big deal.
That's a big deal.
I mean, she was bad. The dress. I mean, I'm trying to suck up all of that energy she gave. She's like, yeah, you're young, dropping gems, stealing her right mind, 100.
Come on.
I'm thinking like Jesus. And then my next person would be, I'll never forget, this was probably like year number 1. Mm-hmm. And I was doing makeup out of my apartment in one of the extra bedrooms. Mm-hmm. And the client came in, she had her head down. I read energy and I read confidence more than anything. Mm-hmm. But you could tell she just wasn't there. I have a lot of clients. They come in like that, but they leave out like you can't, like like you leave out very, very ready, okay, ready to tackle the world.
Ready.
But she came in, and at this time I wasn't showing my clients the process of makeup. Mm-hmm. So when I finished, she literally broke down in tears. Oh, wow. Yeah, she broke down. And as a makeup artist, we know we receive a lot of information, a lot of secrets, a lot of, dark places for people. And so at that moment, it reminded me that it's bigger than makeup. What you're doing is a ministry. It's not just, making up faces. So that was the most impactful, memorable face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you believe makes an experience? Because I like to feel like when you come to Miss Beonka, it's an experience of luxury, of just love. And she's so warm about like, hey, do you like this? I've been a makeup artist where they don't care if you like it, but you're very intentional about, hey, does this fit you? And are you okay with this? Because that's what you want the person to feel is comfortable. What makes the experience with Beonka different?
I mean, do I have to? I mean, you answered it.
I did.
Like, if you're gonna answer it,
it was the client.
No, seriously, you really answered it, and I like to hear from my clients because what I have in my mind may be different, you know. And most of the time, I'm on the lower end, like, well, maybe it was okay, Maybe that face was okay. Maybe she, I hope she liked it. I hope it was good. I hope the experience was good. But when I hear from my clients, they're like, yeah, you created a safe space, for me to come in at my lowest. Or, I mean, I've had brides that I had to go get pregnancy tests for, and like, these very first time moments, That's so amazing. Yes, what makes it different, like you said, a luxury experience, my techniques, the process, allowing my clients to be able to see, what do you like? What don't you like? It's easy as a makeup artist to get hooked into trends, trendy brows, trendy contours and all this, but what do you like, And not only that, when a client, may not know what they like, just literally working with the canvas, not being extra, just enhancing what you already have. I'm not going to create thicker brows on you if you have thin ones, just being able to cater to that canvas.
Oof. So I'm trying not to jump ahead, but I'm going to do it because what she just said is so potent. So my next question, which I'm going to kind of, I guess, give my opinion on as well, is how do you inspire women in this age of social media to look beyond makeup and find inner beauty in a world full of, I'm coming for it, filters and pretty made up faces?
Okay.
How do you do that?
Let me tell you how much I really love you, though. I mean, and I say that because in this I may touch on this in another question, but the reason I love talking to you is because it's a secure space where I can agree to disagree,
For sure.
And we can
go and edit, y'all.
Yeah, we can.
I've been in the makeup I don't agree with that politically.
Yeah. We can have those conversations. So my answer is probably, it may not, It may be,
let me just
go ahead and throw it out there.
I love it.
So my idea of spreading the word and making sure women feel beautiful in their skin with or without makeup. I look at it like earrings, ears. Your face is like your ears. Getting your ears pierced is not mandatory.
Oh, okay now.
It's not mandatory,
Keep it
right?
simple then. That's true.
But do we really want to leave the house without them? Do we want to leave the house without our earrings? Absolutely not. So should I think less of you because you leave the house with earrings? Or not? That's how I feel about makeup. I feel it's an enhancer. It's an accessory. It's a luxury.
It is.
Not everybody can.
No.
Not everybody can do their makeup. And not everybody want to do their makeup.
That's true.
Okay? And that's how I feel about it. I feel like with or with, just like earrings, with or without them, you should still feel that same confidence, you know? And sometimes you may not. And if you need that picker upper and those earrings is what's going to pop you and make you like, oh, it's me, put those earrings on.
Put them on, too.
Put that makeup on.
So I would say my concern with makeup has always been when I went to events and I feel like I don't look like the person on the flyer, which I think is why I chose you. I was like, hey, because I feel like it's a little bit, I'm lacking integrity. I can't say, I told my daughter, one of the reasons I went natural is because I told her, oh, you're so beautiful in your hair. Meanwhile, I'm wearing a perm. I was like, Now it did not mean, because when I had a perm, listen, my hair was still healthy, but I did have to question my own identity and say, hey, I'm telling my child your natural hair is beautiful. Not to say you should wear it all the time. You can be versatile, but I have not embraced mine. So it made me, I still get my hair straightened often. I will still pop on a ponytail, but I wanted to have a level of, if I'm saying that, I want to live like that. And I think my concern, I've had 13-year-old little girls like, hey, I can't take this picture without a filter. And I'm like, do you look that different? Like, do we? And we do. We do look that different. And I'm like, wow, when I'm doing videos, I just want to make sure that I'm being integral to Kitara. Now, I love a woman that can wear makeup every day. I'm like, I wish that I could walk around even coming to people getting tips, because when you were in a business like I'm in, you do want to know how to bring yourself together. Some days I'm not going to wake up looking the best. I'm tired. My skin's going to break out. So I do want to have that enhancement to just kind of make me look more together. And I do believe makeup adds that in. My concern is people relying on it way beyond where I think the artist is like, hey, I'm here to enhance. It starts here.
That is so true. So I'm gonna go backwards a little bit. I try to, every client that sits in the seat, let's talk about skincare. Skincare is very important, but I think the part people don't see is clients or women are, not every woman's skin is perfect. I may be trying to cover this scar that I had for years that I can't get rid of. You know. So it is. It I think it's deeper. It's deeper in certain senses, but it's also I don't know. It really is like it's cons and pros to it both. But I just feel like we have to get to a place to where it's okay if that's what honestly makes you feel the best. You do it. It's not realistic. Can we wake up with makeup?
That's
no.
True.
Can
That's
I
true.
wake up every single day with makeup? Absolutely no. But it is and I've seen some really women that suffer from insecurities with certain things, and they're okay adding a filter or being at home without makeup, or just padding, the bags underneath the eyes. But when they go in front, they want to put their best foot forward. And I think those are the I don't think it's a problem, but every single day, I think it's something you need to dig down deep, because we have to get that. We have to get inner, just know without it all, without my hair being done, take the wig off, take your hair, your protective style out. How do you feel about you? Yeah.
That's such a critical component. My daughter told me one day, y'all, she drew a picture of me. And she drew these little bags under. I said, what's these bags for?
Own children?
It'd be your own children. She was like, oh, I just had to draw those dark eyes that you have. She said, you got raccoon eyes. I said,
your kid.
my own child. So I said that to say, I mean, it's hereditary, but obviously if I'm in a photo shoot or if I'm going to go before people, I may not want, me and my raccoon eyes to show up.
And you think you have raccoon eyes? Because
not
somebody
today.
else, they'll switch. They'll trade places, okay?
You're right.
I have seen.
You're right.
Where I promise you, your eyes
today
are beautiful. Okay?
I appreciate it. I think I was tired that week. She wore me out. You understand?
Well, yeah, I didn't criticize.
So I'm thinking, well, these bags gonna get deeper. Because when you don't get a lot of sleep, that skincare,
it's
that
true.
diets,
that
chocolates
diet.
I love, but my skin don't.
The water to balance it all out.
The water, that fried food do my skin
it's real.
So I think that I never considered until this conversation that. Like I was talking to one of my friends regarding surgery. I said, some of us don't wake up liking the way we look.
That's true.
And who am I to tell you wrong for if you want to enhance? I'm like, I'm okay with the way I look. So I don't feel like that's a desire of mine. But some days I'm like, you know what? I want to look a little bit more, together. So I do think that's a very interesting point to bring up. So I hope you guys really take a lot from that, from the beauty expert. What has been one of the challenges you didn't expect as a business owner?
The biggest challenge for me was trying to do it all, not asking for help, not using my resources, which I love to do today. You want to help? You want to help anybody? Anybody want to help?
Miss Kennedy.
Seriously, it would be not using my resources and asking for help. I had an event I'll never forget, and I planned this event, and it was just me and my ideas and my plans. And my plans were getting really pricey. My idea and vision was getting really pricey.
Mm-hmm.
And then God just said, you have not because you ask not.
Uh-oh.
Ask. I created a sponsorship letter and people actually sponsored the event with no screens. No screens attached. You have not because you ask not.
I'm gonna have to get with you on this. That sponsorship letter, that's it right there.
Yeah.
As a career woman and business owner, how do you define healthy friendships and boundaries? I know people come to you wanting help with makeup, but how do you kind of, as a business owner, as the leader that you are, how do you kind of?
That is a really good question.
Is that good?
Yeah, it really is. And especially in the first year, I used to have family discounts and friend discounts, And then when that friend or family wasn't able to get in on your books, because now you're booked and busy, they will go pay for a screen with the next person, boundaries you have to set, and it's love, but it's also, it's a level of respect, support. It's a level of support that you have to create, because your family will support you. They will. Yeah. They'll support you, but if you're not asking or you're not communication, that's a healthy, the line that you have to create, and then creating a secure space for you to have crucial conversation with families and friends, well, hey, you did X, Y, and Z. I really can you tell me why you did X, Y, and Z? And then what can I do? What did I do? Or what can I do to make it, better for both of us, especially when it comes to business, especially when it comes to me supporting you and you supporting me.
That's some savvy business advice, though. I think that's a critical thing with entrepreneurs, developing those boundaries and finding your voice, because people will make you feel like, well, you think you're better. No, I just think that I want to be able to feed my family. Yeah. And so if I'm constantly discounting and you guys will go pay someone else for a price, then that definitely looks like you had the money the whole time.
It's real.
I try to pay more.
Yeah, and it's also okay to allow your friends and family to go be free into the world and go support whomever they feel necessary, It is okay. I'll be here, They always come back. But, it's okay. And in no hard feelings. It is okay for you to allow your friends to go elsewhere.
So she's saying y'all can have no entitlement. That's what she's saying.
No, seriously.
Ooh.
Because you really blocking the real support. You know what I mean?
That's good.
I'm not going to hold on to you when you want to go elsewhere. Go elsewhere. Because God's going to always bring your people. Okay? No,
we
those are facts.
Right there, we could preach that right there. This is why we be in a makeup chair right here.
Long
time. I be in there done and everything.
Like
still
this person, wait,
come on, we continue. If you could tell younger Beonka anything, what would you say to her?
Oh, this one's always super, super emotional.
Really?
Yeah, it is for me. Number one, I will tell her to communicate when something hurts. You know, communicate when someone made you feel some type of way. Because it's easier to let go. It's easier to heal in the moment, you know, versus holding on 30 years later. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then I will tell her, girl, it's going to get rocky. It's going to get extremely rocky. And, you know, hold on. But God is going to knock your socks off. So, yep, that's it. God is going to bless you. Things you never seen before. He going to place people in your life you never thought of. So just hold on. Yep.
That is amazing advice for all young girls, including those of us that are young girls that are old. So I love that. What advice would you give someone considering getting involved in your field? Like, what are the things that you wish you knew?
Ooh, I have one thing for that. That's you create your target audience. Don't let your audience create you. That's it.
Well, she said what she said.
That's it.
Now, I think I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Who has been your biggest supporter and encourager?
It's my husband.
Say the name again.
It's my husband.
Ooh.
Super husband, that is. It's my husband. I mean, everything. But I cannot leave out my mother. She's been everything. My rock, for sure.
Beonka, tell them how many siblings you got, because it's a lot.
It's 6 of us.
It's 6. And one of them is twins.
Right. Twins right before me. Mm-hmm.
Are you the baby?
No, right after me.
After you.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's, it's a lot of them.
It's a lot of us.
I love it. My husband has 5 siblings, so he's 6.
It's
just
real.
something
Like, those are my first best friends.
For sure. Those are his people. I was just like, I have one sister.
That's it.
But I was like,
That's
all.
it.
I got one
wow.
sister. I have one sister and I have 2 stepbrothers.
Wow.
So I always ask people, like, when I meet people with great character, I always want to know, like, did you have a lot of siblings or your only child? Because a lot of that kind of determines, our roadmap in life, how we find our voice or how we don't. Yeah. Okay. What's next for Beonka? I call her BB.
I know, that is the nickname.
That's the cutest name. It's such a cute name, BB. How can we find you and book you for our next event?
Okay, what's next for Beonka? Masterclass. I have a masterclass, yes. The details will be dropping really, really soon. Yes. So my website is www.beonkasbeautystudio.com. Social media, Instagram. You can find me on Instagram. The handle is @Iam_Beonka. And Beonka is spelled Beonka. Facebook is going to be the same, Beonka Williams. Or you can follow my business page at Beonka's Beauty Studio. And that's it.
Oof.
That's it.
I love the professionalism.
Yes. Yeah.
I love it. I love the professionalism. Honey. She had it ready. And the masterclass, I don't know by the time this films, the masterclass may have already happened. So will you have these like continuous?
Yes. So the masterclass is coming within the next month or 2.
Okay.
But you all will know really, really soon for marketing purposes.
How many seats we gonna have?
Ooh. Bless you.
I didn't sneeze because I just got so excited. Golly.
I had to get out of there. I'm actually working on the seats now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm locking in my location. That's really going to determine how many seats. I'm looking at the cap being no more than 25 people. I want to create something that's, big enough for enough people to be able to be blessed in one spot, but also intimate enough for people to get what they need.
Is this going to be, I don't know if she's going to be able to tell us, like where they're learning makeup, or is this just going to be everything, or is it a surprise?
Okay, so you heard it here first. So we are going to add skincare in the class, so the master class, but it is going to be beginner friendly. Okay. So it is makeup, how to treat your face, how to take care of your skin prior to, and then you'll have all the techniques you need to accomplish a really nice soft bead.
Oh, y'all! Yeah. This next season when we come, y'all gonna know I've been to some classes.
Period.
Y'all gonna know from there looking smooth. Okay.
Yeah.
This next segment is our viewers' favorite. It's where we get to know you better and get to ask all these questions where we get to be nosy, because really all of us are a little bit nosy. We just admit it. So I'll ask her a series of questions. She has no idea of the questions, and she gets to give one answer or more. She can elaborate if I let her. Okay. Greatest trip you ever been on?
Jamaica.
It was easy.
I mean, did you want
more?
It's
Jamaica. Why?
Okay, it was because we had couples. It just in the excursions. Like we jumped off cliffs.
Oh.
We did, the waterfall.
Yes.
Like we did ATVs, horseback ride in the ocean. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's crazy.
That
Crazy.
sounds like a good trip
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, all the things.
Your favorite food?
Food, cornbread dressing. I mean, any day. Cornbread dressing any day.
I've never, with cranberry sauce or no cranberry sauce?
No,
No cranberry.
I hate sweets in my food at all. I do not want to taste.
So do you get the gravy at least?
Yeah, for sure.
Who's dressing?
Grandma's dressing. Brenda, make me some dressing.
Definitely
She knows that. Like
She know that?
Yeah.
Next time she
teaches me the recipe, but I still want her to. It's hers.
I'm about to give me some of
Get
this.
some elbow sweat.
Baby, back in the day. And I love dressing too. This is one of my favorite things with cranberry though. Your favorite scripture?
Ooh, Jesus.
It's the shimmy.
Honestly, just take the whole Bible.
The whole Bible.
Just take the whole Bible.
The whole Bible.
And I'm getting a lot into the word, but if I had to pick,
There's so many good ones.
it's so many. If I had to pick, it will probably be God would never leave you nor forsake you. Yeah.
Oof. That's the one right
And
there.
Psalm 51, I literally posted that one yesterday, but create in me a clean heart for
That's
sure. So
That's good.
I had to. Yeah.
I love it. Who is your goal model?
Beauty wise, I would say Jackie Ina.
Okay.
Love her. I would say Jackie Ina for beauty and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And I just love her character and how she, just how real she is, and she's never afraid to say what needs to be said, whether it's liked or not.
All right. Y'all, Beonka, y'all see this pretty face? Beonka doesn't play. When I say Beonka, I gonna call her
Beyonce.
I'm gonna call Beyonce.
You see, I ain't mentioned
I said Beyonce. We find out. I said, why is Beyonce?
Katara, seriously?
Y'all, Beonka, what I love about Beonka is the depth to her character. Like she stands by what she believes in. And I think that there's a misconception that people think when you're in the beauty industry. I don't know what y'all think, but they're not these vain people that are walking around just making up. Like they have depth and character that I think that makes them greater artists, because you're not going to sit in her chair and not get ministry. You're just not.
Oh, that's a word.
You're just not.
And that's why I say it's always good to hear that from people, because as an artist, you can get used to just creating art, you know, and you're consumed in the art. And it's like, okay, more than anything, this client came to me for my art. So besides the conversation, besides all the extra stuff, this is what, this is what I came to do. Yeah.
So
art. That's good to hear. Thank you.
It is good. Of course. Your favorite place to go in Memphis?
Oh, to go? Out of Memphis? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I love Memphis, but still, I like vacationing. I like travel. I like actually running into no one I ever went to school with, worked with, or, clients. None. I like out here. I like to go there. No. Okay, Memphis. If I just had to, Jesus.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? Somewhere I've never been. Okay, I'm going to answer this question.
Where are we going?
I live off, when was the last time you done something for the first time? My husband knows this. Everybody in my life knows this. I do not like going to the same place over and over. So when I'm talking to you, like when we go get brunch,
where are we going
have
next?
you been there before? Is it new to me? That's where I want to go.
Okay.
So next it'll probably be Tequila down the street.
Tequila.
Yeah. Tequila, because I've never been.
Tequila. I've heard
the new Tequila.
The new one with the white.
Not the one on Germantown Parkway.
Let's be clear. Tell us something that we would never suspect about you.
Ooh. In what way?
In whatever way you want to give it to us.
Oh, that's a really good one.
It's a little creepy too.
I mean, like never. I don't know. I am creepy. Shoot, I like different stuff. I like painting, y'all. I'm just a local joker. Like I like books. I like riding bikes.
So you like outdoor stuff. Like you're very. But you used to be a tomboy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's probably
that's something people don't know about me.
You told me.
I used to wear my brother's clothes. I used to tuck my sweaters in my jeans. Y'all, it was a thing. My mom could not get them out. I didn't care. It's a real thing. I don't know why. I liked everything tucked. Yeah. So yeah, I wore my brother's clothes.
But she was fashionable with it, though.
No. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very neat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I had a vision. And I wish I could show this picture. Y'all, I had one of my brother bandanas, the Dickie pants we used to wear, and the Dickie Converse. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. It's real.
You would never suspect it.
Right,
Never suspect it. And I remember because you like recreational stuff. And I'm like, you like been outside a whole lot, riding bikes and stuff. No, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am. You pulling up to an event dressed to impress. What you wearing?
Okay. I'm going to start from red bottoms.
Oh.
I'm doing an all white.
Oh.
Straight leg. Blazer suit.
Oh.
It's luxe. It's leveled up like Tom Ford for sure. We got shoulder pads going on now.
Yes.
We got the shoulder pads going on. I'm probably gonna do something low. Just a little low.
Give me a little plunge.
Everything else covered up, so it's a little low. And I'm gonna do a bob, so I can, you know.
You've thought about this?
Yeah, for sure.
Is this a look that's coming out?
Oh, for sure. And we gonna bob it out. Just.
Ooh, that sound like we need to see this.
For
Ooh, y'all gotta follow.
That's
like
it.
Beonka doesn't play about the fashion.
You know what? Mm-hmm.
At all. I just need the fashion line.
Think about it.
Okay, so favorite worship song.
Ooh, right now. Okay, this is my life. I wake up in the morning. I say, Alexa, play Jacqueline Carr and Pandora. That is my life.
Oh yeah.
So anything that comes from Jacqueline Carr or Kiara Shield radio station is me.
It's you. This is deep one right here. Your favorite makeup artist.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna say Sir John.
Okay. And
that's because I love the way he does Beyonce's makeup.
She don't even look like she have on makeup.
Exactly.
Girl, I didn't even know. She don't look like she had on makeup.
I mean, it's a velvet finish.
Woo!
It is skin.
Yes.
And it looks like she woke up like that.
Literally. That's not somebody I even think wears a lot of makeup.
Exactly. But she does. And it takes time to get there.
Oh, I bet it.
But you could tell that skincare is on.
You can tell the skincare for sure. In 5 years, what do you wish to have accomplished?
5 years? 5 years, I would in 5 years I'll have my beauty studio. Yeah. Where I have at least 10 artists, makeup artists. And it's a luxury experience for people to be able to walk in. Because where can you walk in Memphis? Just to get your makeup done.
That is amazing.
Walk in, I mean, it's the luxe experience. And so everything about it is a selfie. Everything about it is social media. Yeah. Everything about it is a vibe. So yeah, in 5 years, that's what I have. I have multiple beauty studios.
Absolutely. All around the nation.
Yes.
I believe it. I will be a partaker in that.
That's it.
Okay. I mean, imagine walking in and saying, "Hey, I don't have an appointment today. I just need someone to do my makeup."
Celebrities.
It's kind of like Mac used to do.
Yeah,
but I think they don't do it as often, or people have their favorites. But
right.
I think that's a really you're onto something there.
Celebrities, we don't have to really utilize hashtags. Just come.
Just come.
You have all levels of artists.
Ooh, all levels. I love it. My earrings are dangling.
That's it. I hear it.
You remind me sound like a little trash can. The final segment is the viewer's favorite. It's actually one of my favorite segments of the show. It's called the footprint portion of the show. You have 1 minute or more to leave your mark on the world. It can be a phrase, a life mantra, a scripture. It's like whatever you would want to say if they got nothing else, which I'm sure y'all got a lot. But some of y'all are going to skip all the way to the end, because it's your favorite part. And I'm okay with that. But I want her to be able to tell you guys what she wants to leave you with. So she's going to look into that camera. And this is going to be the footprint segment. And then we're going to come back for the outro.
Okay. So I want to start off by telling you that today was not a good day for me. Yesterday was not a good day for me. And there is power in vulnerability. That's it. There's power in being vulnerable. Yeah.
Well, I hope that you guys have been inspired. I can't thank you all enough for joining in and chilling with me and my special guest, Beonka. I know that something that we discussed sparked a big fire in you to do it scared. You don't have to have all the answers. Neither of us do. But we believe that you need a solid yes to start your journey with God and keep going. There are more people for you that could ever be against you. And you so happen to have found 2 people that are rooting for your success. And remember, like Beonka said, remember to be vulnerable. Your light only shines when it's dark. Until next time, see y'all later.